Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pausa. A couple weeks ago, we talked about how God is the one goal of our prayer. And while it's nice to know our destination, it's important that we know how to get there. Remember that prayer is a road that leads us to God, but our body and soul is the vehicle. And so prayer is a deeply personal experience. It's going to be as unique as the person who's praying. Not all people love all forms of prayer, and that's okay, but we are all called to pray, even when our prayer seems dry. In fact, when we continue to faithfully pray, even when prayer seems dry and we don't feel like God is there, this is honoring Him all the more because we're still spending time with Him, even when it seems difficult. But this doesn't mean that all prayer is meant to be torturous. In fact, God wants us to delight in spending time with Him. So it's important that you know yourself. You need to know the things that excite you. You need to know the things that tend to bore you. You need to know the things that distract you, the prayers that you find easy, the prayers that you find hard. For example, I love both structure and creativity. And so I tend to gravitate towards spiritual journaling. It allows me to both organize my thoughts, but also express my deepest longings for God. And so there are many forms of prayer that we'll talk about more in these upcoming weeks. But this week, I want you to ask yourself, which forms of prayer do you tend to gravitate towards? And which forms of prayer do you tend to avoid completely? The answer to these questions will say a lot about yourself. And remember, knowing yourself is the first step to being able to give yourself completely to God when you pray. Until next time, remember to know yourself.